Roscoe, what are we having for breakfast? You had your breakfast, didn't you? You had a little bit of your dry food, and I just poured in a little bit of chicken broth, the bone broth. Gave you a little bone broth this morning, huh? You like that a lot. And that was your breakfast. What's Mommy gonna have? God, I am starved. I'm so hungry this morning. So I have a pile here just of stuff that I had been taking down, and I'm just putting it in my bins. I have one that's already filled here. I have one here. We got such a small amount of snow, and it's almost all melted, but John's gonna go out and just get rid of the little bit of snow left, just so we don't get a layer of ice there, because he's got to pull the truck back so I can pull my car out of the garage so we can get Christmas bins out, empty ones, and put the full ones back in. So we're almost done putting our Christmas stuff away. So this is the rest of it. I just gotta box this up and we're gonna be all done with Christmas, finally! And it's like the middle of January. And seriously, I am bawling my eyes out, basically, as I'm listening to the Notebook. I've just got putting my headphones on, I'm boxing stuff up, and I am just like all teary-eyed. And you're wondering about Mommy, huh? Yeah, Mommy's okay. Oh, by the way, I had oatmeal for breakfast. I never could figure out what I wanted, and I ended up having oatmeal. Even Roscoe came over. Whenever I'm upset, he'll come over and try to comfort me. He keeps coming over to see if I'm okay. So that book is just so sad, and can't wait till the end. Now I've been listening for about an hour, I guess, and now I'm at the point now in the book where he's put the book down and he talks to her and they decide to go for a walk. So that's what's happening in the real life. And then the flashback, she's now at the hotel getting ready she's just walked into the lobby to confront Loud, right? Laud. I don't think I'm saying his name right. Anyway, if you've read the book or have watched the movie, you'll know the reference. So it's really sad, but it's such a good story. And in the book, it goes into a lot more depth about Alzheimer's. So yeah, it's such a sweet book. And this is everything boxed up pretty much. I have to put the lid back on that, and I've got to. I've got a little bit of newspaper left there, and this is my last bin where I'm going to fit a few more things, and then. Oh, such a mess back here. But all this stuff has to go out, and then I will straighten this out. And eventually, my piano is going to get moved to this wall, and that desk is going to get moved. So I can't wait. Hoping to get new furniture. John and I have to we have to go out and do a little shopping for new furniture, but I'm looking forward to getting some new furniture for my living room. So John just got in. Say hi, John.
Hi, John.
So yeah, he got the snow shoveled, and one thing he does is he takes all the snow and he puts it around the tree there. That way, as it melts, it kind of gives that tree a little extra water. It's in some need of some water. It's been so dry. So I'm making meatloaf for dinner. I'm going to start off with just about almost 1.5 pounds of ground beef, 1 beaten egg, 1 cup of crushed crackers or breadcrumbs. I'm using the whole wheat Ritz crackers because that's what I had on hand. 1 cup of chopped onion. I chopped mine in my little bullet, magic bullet, and pretty much pureed them. So overkill, but I'm going to go with it. And then a cup of milk is what the recipe called for. I'm improving. I'm using just under a cup of chicken bone broth. I'm going to get all this mixed up, and then I'm going to put it in my little loaf pan, and I'm going to grease this and put that all in my the mixed meat into my loaf pan, and then I'll make the topping.
Secondhand, I felt a bit forgotten. Not your plan, but now the days of silence outgrow the fun things we have done. But tell me, do you wanna carry on? Plants don't grow without water, and they cave when it's cold. We could go till we're older. Put your head on my shoulder, and let's enjoy the ride. When we started, our wishes aligned. We were like yin and yang combined. Now the tables have turned. Can we live and unlearn? You tell me. Plants don't grow without water, and they cave when it's cold. We could go till we're older. Put your head on my shoulder.
All right, so now I have, let's see. Now it calls for 2 tablespoons prepared mustard. I just put 2 tablespoons of yellowed mustard in my bowl here. Now I'm going to add a 1/3 cup of ketchup to that. And 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. And I'm just going to mix this up, and I'm going to pour it over my meatloaf.
And let's enjoy the ride. Let's just live a life. Anything, anywhere, I don't really care, as long as I'm with you. Say something, don't be speechless. I'm sleepless, so alone in this stillness. Oh, I long for you, sweetness.
This is the recipe I'm using today. It's from All Recipes. It's just called Easy Meatloaf. This is super, super easy. I've made this several times and I just never can get it wrong. It's just home style cooking, which is our favorite.
Let's just live a life. Let's just live a life.
And here it is after about an hour and 5 minutes on 350 degrees, and I'm just going to let this cool off now for about 10 to 15 minutes before we cut into it and serve it. And I've got most of the Christmas decor down now. I still have this one little thing here I've got to pack up, but you can see we got the tree down. I'm getting ready to get new furniture for this room. I'm still picking it out, but right now this chair doesn't usually, I'm usually move that chair into a smaller room, but this is just how it looks right now. I'm hoping to get that piano moved soon to another room and just open this up and get new seating furniture. So we'll see how long that takes, but I have got my eye on a couple of different things. So, and you can see I got all my Christmas decor down. John and I had a little glass. We're getting ready to have a glass of wine with our dinner tonight. And yeah, but we got all of the Christmas decor pretty much down. I just have this I need to put away, and I'm just going to hang this on a wall inside my closet in one of the spare bedrooms I use for an office, because it's just when I store it these get tangled, so it's easier just to hang it on a wall in a closet, and that way I don't have to worry about it. So yep, so I still need to redecorate now for I'm gonna wait on. I'm not gonna decorate for spring yet, but I still need to sort of decorate this room with something now that I got all the Christmas decor down, and I'm not sure what I'm doing yet, but I'll show you guys on a different video. And I have one bin left to go out to the garage, but all my other bins are now gone. Let me show you. So I got all the boxes put out in the garage that were here. This is where I got my drink in my hand, but I showed you earlier I was going to put the piano's going to go right there on that wall when I get someone to move it for me. But all the boxes that were sitting there are now put away. And that's dinner, and the meatloaf came out perfectly. What do you think, John?
Yummy, yummy.
Really good? So I got mashed potatoes, I got some green beans, and these are just from the can, but they're lightly salted with sea salt. And then I got the meatloaf. And that's dinner. Well, guys, that's going to be the vlog today. So dinner was really, really good. That meatloaf is so easy and satisfying, just really good. So anyway, dinner was really good. I got all the Christmas decor down, and now John and I are just going to go chill out and watch, I don't know what we're watching, something probably on Netflix, and just chill out for the rest of the evening. So hope you guys are doing well, and thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you know, maybe you got something out of that recipe. I would definitely recommend, highly recommend trying out that recipe. Try the bone broth instead of adding milk to your you know, to your meatloaf. And what else did I substitute? Oh, the whole wheat Ritz crackers were so good. So I'm definitely, John told me make sure I make a note of those ingredients, because he wants that again, and meatloaf is one of his favorite things to eat. So all right, guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me today. Hope you're doing well, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.
I'm all about the good vibes. I know you're all about the good vibes. Do you know how much I love you? Wanna see you smile. Where's that happy girl that